The Wands of Tarot are all about your creativity, what motivates you, your will, and your desires. If a lot of them show up in a reading, it tends to mean there's going to be a lot of activity. Some readers will say that they think it corresponds with your work and your career. I personally leave that for the Suit of Pentacles, which we'll go into another video. For me, I see the Wands as hobbies, projects, maybe career if it's entrepreneurship. For the purpose of this video, we're going to give just a few core meanings for the Suit of Wands, Ace through 10. I find it's easier to kind of grasp these meanings if you think of a project in place. So we're going to say I'm building a deck on the back of my house. First, I get the inspiration. The aces are all about that start, that beginning, that initial spark of an idea of something you want to do. It's starting something new and exciting. Next comes the planning phase. So this is the second step. I've already decided I want to build that deck, and now I need to put all the plans into action in order to get organized and see where I want to go with this. The 3 shows progress being made. And if you look at the figure, see how he's dressed a lot nicer? You can definitely tell there's been some growth. There are also ships in the horizon. So the 3 of Wands in different scenarios can mean opportunities on the horizon. It can also indicate travel of some sort, but for the purposes of this video and keeping it to core meanings, this is a card of progress and expansion. When we get to the 4 is a card of celebrations and milestones being reached. It can indicate projects around the home. It can indicate vacations. But for the purposes of this video and these short core meanings, I'm going to say that with our deck project, this means we have a base in play. So the entire floor of my deck is up now. I still have railing and stuff to do, but I have reached this milestone. This is the first stage of completion. And I'm going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to have a party out on my deck, and my husband's going to grill some burgers up, and we're going to spend some time with some friends on my new deck. Next, it's time to get back to work, but you know what? There's so many different things that are competing for my energy. It just feels that my energy is scattered all over the place. I decide to do one thing at a time, and I get back into the saddle. The 6 of Wands is all about achievement, and it is about overcoming some difficulties, winning out over the competition, so to say. And I'm able to get back towards the completion of my project. Still not done yet. I still have a ways to go, but I'm on track now. I have another setback. The 7 of Wands speaks of different things coming at you at once. Some things take you off guard, but I need to maintain a little bit of persistence and stay on top of things. I'll get it done. The 8 of Wands brings movement and rapid movement at that. So I'm going to get busy. I've overcome those hurdles of the 7, and now I'm making a lot of swift progress. Side note, the 8 of Wands can also indicate travel by air. We have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands, you can see this figure is kind of over it. He is ready to give up. He's put his blood, sweat, and tears into putting this deck up, but he's had another delay. He has to go back and adjust something. But with determination and persistence, he will persevere. He is almost there. And finally, we come to the conclusion, which is the 10 of Wands. This figure is absolutely exhausted. This deck turned out to be more work than he thought, and he had to put a lot of effort into it. But you know what? This deck is coming to the finish line right now. However, he's so exhausted he can't really see the forest for the trees. In different scenarios, this 10 of Wands will mean something a little bit different. But for the purposes of the project, it's showing it's coming to completion, but he's really over it. He just needs to continue to put this elbow grease into it. For other scenarios, the 10 of Wands, as you can see, shows him carrying all these ideas, all these inspirations, and it's so much hard work that he can't even see the finish line. What he needs to understand, though, is if he just puts down some of these things, he'll actually be able to complete at least one of them, and the rest will fall into place. A little bit of elbow grease is all that's needed. That's our journey through the Ace and 10 of Wands. We'll do a real quick overview of the court cards. Court cards are the people of tarot, but they do indicate some other things. But for this, we're going to say the Page of Wands is a very excitable child, okay? This is the kid who is busy, kind of into anything. So that's the type of energy this Page of Wands brings. So in a reading, he can indicate other people involved. He can indicate quick messages coming in, or he can just indicate that maybe a little bit of excitability is what's needed at this time. The court cards, all the court cards can carry like different aspects of personality that could be called on or that are in play in the situation. When we get to the Knight of Wands, he is full on fire energy, fire on fire. This is a lot of movement and usually indicates things moving along very rapidly. The thing with the Knight of Wands, he follows his passions, but he may tend to be extremely hasty and kind of jump before he looks. The Queen of Wands is a very confident and very busy female involved in this situation. She is one of these females who is involved in everything, and she's got a lot going on. Usually very, very optimistic, but if she gets overwhelmed, that optimism can turn a little bit pessimistic. And the King of Wands, who is the master of the suit and the final card in the suit of Wands. This is a very inspirational individual. He is a leader in his field, and he has got to where he is through experience. This man is somebody who's not afraid to take risks, not afraid to go after what he wants. He does sometimes feel like he is right and everybody else is wrong, but you know what? He does have a good heart, and he tries to push people to be their best.